Fit like Abdi, Danny Boy here, and welcome back to Transport Fever on the USA map. Now, as you can see, things have changed. All of these are on, but there's nothing on the map. There is good reason for that. Before I went away in March to Israel for my 3-month trip, I was having some issues with some mods. So I managed to source out the mods that were causing the issue. I managed to regain control of the game. I was able to play it again. Now the plan was I was going to record a few episodes and have them scheduled to air on YouTube whilst I was away. Unfortunately, I did not have time for that. And when I came back after my 3 months, I was eager to get recording and playing again. And the game saves wouldn't load. Again, problems with mods. So I normally back up my save games. I use a game save manager. Unfortunately, when trying to get older saves, one of the files was corrupted and it was just a disaster. So I decided to start basically not from scratch. We're going to rebuild everything sort of bigger and better. As you can see, Houston here has changed dramatically. Now, a few things I am attempting to change is the industries. Industries, as you can see, these are all in range of the station. Because I had a lot of trucks in the last playthrough, and I am going to try and minimize the amount of trucks we have rolling. I had something like 10,000 trucks rolling around the map, and it was just total chaos. So now trains will be able to drop off directly to the industries. Some of the industries didn't really work. Fertilizer did not work to begin with, but near the end it started to pick up, and we were getting full train loads of fertilizer being delivered to our farms. So I think I've sussed the fertilizer and we should be good on the fertilizer front. Things like cotton, however, and grain and alcohol were not so good. The farms and industries, the alcohol distillery, were not producing the goods that were demanded of them. So hopefully I will be able to suss out that problem in this next playthrough. Another thing is mail. We had a lot of mail trains on the go. They were causing havoc because there were so much of them. Now sorry, excuse me, I am hoping that mail can be picked up and dropped off from passenger stations. That way I can just send my intercity trains out and add 2 mail cars or box cars to them to pick up mail and transfer them along. That would be so much better. I don't know if it'll work. I will have to experiment with it and see if there's some way I can do that, but it's going to be something I'm going to try. So hopefully it'll work out. If no, I will just rebuild the mail trains to deliver to the freight stations. Now each city will have a 1,000-meter freight station. Each city will have these large city roads because they're so much better, none of these stupid little small roads. And I've given each city, or the ones I've done so far, a little helping hand. I've added some streets that they can expand off of. Now I've only done these cities in the south. San Antonio, I would like to grow over to the right hand side instead of this left hand side off the sort of cliff edge here, because that was a bit of a nightmare. The same thing was happening in Los Angeles, so I will endeavour to try and push the city to grow in the direction I want it to. Now I've still got lots of industries, train lines and things, commuter routes to rebuild. It's going to take a while. The last time I reworked the USA map, it took me 2 days, 2 full days, just to get everything, and there was probably only half of what was on the very last episode we recorded. So I need to get everything back up and running smoothly. As you can see here, down here, I've got it set for April 3rd, 1900, and we were on the year 1926 for the last episode. So I've given myself 26 years to get everything sort of up and running and spaced out and working efficiently before we go and add something new. So I do apologise that there's been no episodes of Transport Fever USA. I'm gonna try and get this up and running as quickly as possible, but we will have to wait and see. I am currently away at the moment. I only got 2 days at home, but on a plus note, I have my new laptop, and I'm actually playing this on the new laptop just now, the Asus ROG Strix Scar 2. It's amazing, it looks beautiful. I don't know how the recording will turn out. I may have to tweak my OBS and Sony Vegas settings, but we will just wait and see how everything pans out. Hopefully it'll turn out good. So that is the plan for Transport Fever USA. Now, because I'm away, I don't have my PlayStation with me, so there will be no Red Dead Redemption 2 until I get back, and this won't come on again. I will once I've got everything going, because I'm going to change a few things. I'll do a little run through of the things I've changed. Like, see, some of these stations, I've got a different, much larger variety of stations now, so I will go through that before I go into the first episode of adding something new. Now, I do have 2 Point Hospital installed on this laptop, and the save game transferred without any issue, so I will be continuing with that, and I am going to hopefully get that finished. And I have added a new game as well, so that'll be coming up in the next few days, so keep an eye out for that. And we'll be playing the new game in place of Red Dead Redemption. The new game will continue. I'm not going to say what it is. You guys will see when it appears on the channel, but there is going to be a new game coming up in the next few days. When I'm home though, I will endeavour to get Red Dead Redemption 2 finished. We're about just over halfway, so I will try and record all the episodes through to the end of Red Dead Redemption 2. But anyway, that's probably going to be it for me. To those of you guys who do watch the Transport Fever USA series, I do apologise. I will try and get it up and running as soon as possible. You'll just have to be patient. I am on night shift, but I have a few hours in between, so, and when I get back from night shift, so I'm going to be, every spare moment is going to be made rebuilding this map. So again, I do apologise for the long wait, but it will be returning soon. But that is it from me. As always, I've been Danny Boy. This has been Transport Fever on the USA map, and I will catch you later.